It can be possible.
It mean possible.
A bit my possible.
How?
How nene say?
Yes, how?
And it may be away, no. As a
Debbie. Debbie.
Because necessarily, ready, sir. There's no hope in the presidency or Baba's son, Yaman, and it's hands. Debbie, the environment. So you think, sir, Niama the next 2 years, things are going to change.
How can he put his destiny into his own hands?
And therefore, you just have to re-strategize the position.
How?
Akoma FM.
Because you don't expect that
Kofi, there hasn't been anywhere in the history of Ghana a president attempts to should be Botomo. But you create the enabling environment. And that is what we are lacking.
The president,
we lack leadership.
The president of the republic has announced to us that the country is in crisis.
Yes, we lack
and
leadership.
Crisis has come.
You need leader. You know,
because
a leader will create an enabling environment for businesses
now, someone can see any leader there. Then who is citizen? As all do destiny showing some.
Destiny, what they show them how? Because environments now they be operating freely, no. And I say environments now they be operating. What to me? And deal with destination one.
A crisis has come.
So how can you operate within a crisis?
Oh yes.
How can you operate within a crisis?
You can turn crisis. What you are saying?
And who should do that? The person who created the crisis should be able to create an enabling environment.
No. You can't create an enabling environment when there's crisis. Until you, the citizen,
no. So how can the citizen also operate within the crisis?
Who citizen now won't see take the opportunity. Now, ye be fulfilled for yourself.
I just want to understand how.
The Bibi
now who expect to say youth in the man Kofi. She can a youth no.
The member of parliament at the ma. So
my MP.
Yes.
Me MP no.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Me MP no.
Dr. Stephen Amoah stekana dodono at the friend. Bema arope my watch mo akwa bamra kuma FM. Kofi asante bibi abokodia.
Good morning, Yanko Pando.
I want to believe, sir, for the last week, I almost started call parliament. There been a lot of news. Not gonna phone you change so the president will speak. Now can the 80 and come about 95 members of parliament now calling for Oforiatta's resignation. Anna.
Kofi, and then the one I wish I may be resolve it into the account you don't count
Akoma FM.
We have ended that story. I think it's gonna now resolve it. That was the request from the president. Say, on board Akoma MP, at least about 80% of the first section of the IMF, negotiations, done completely because we might not know what will happen if the CAS will feel the position of the IMF. Nobody will know. And our budget, so maybe we are presenting other than you look at the issue, it's a resolve. It's going back to say we can a very legitimate question here. But as relevant stakeholders, they are resolving and back. Now we are
okay.
Respectfully, I don't
about finance, economics, accounting more. You are one of the biggest guys in the government. I mean, unim skasem the in and out of it. President said Ghana is in crisis. The will constituent we can do now what is going on. What do you think the reality on the ground and what should we do as citizenry? Sabri.
You made us say make sure the TFU in Ghana pray. If President says that Ghana is in crisis and a hardship, the patrol no correct. They didn't kind of when Ghana for what didn't like what didn't correct actually Ghana for. On the Catibia, Ghana, no, I don't think so. And at the tossing me, no coffee, oh, yeah, the packet. Once we name Ghana, I had it. And I was answering we are seeing Hayati. And now we are sending a video from France. Some major streets have been finally started to light by force because almost started to say, no Catavina, Uvi, what you may be now. But you Google inflation rate UK pre-COVID and post-COVID increment in a year, averagely 400% increment change change is about 400%. US almost, in fact, global inflation rate post-COVID, no, about 300%. You can't say a coffee, you know, and to 12 butchery. But you can't say, yeah, the Ghana, you can't say Ghana for you. I say, oh, my baby, Pegina, oh, my, you depending on them. Coffee, baby, our things, all the kind of crap. And yeah, a quick crowd, not to do now, cry. Office, I do be a do me, come on, me. The meeting and pray, a cry. The watch about me a cry. It is also a near free about 4 years of the Gano BBS is so near Mana Cosro. BBA Fabo BBA Cosro. Ever cool, in Tiampa Ghana, dear. You have said there is no hardship. Another economic crisis in a way, no. I just be on the Ghana food in you know, be at here, baby, and I check a crab and say, you know, NDC for us, because the answer time can be a bear. That the other could a Ghana food in no draw. Come with the quantity. Send me be aware bar. NDC was MPP Becca, yeah, so because I and yet specific as that is in Kwan or Modern up on the beer or minor, and you war how bear 40 years. And it be because Pim Bibiana, I can into your survey. And this is who's MPP also by an atimum from Tanya Manka is Jai. Yes, upper. And only idea they can be so say, you don't quit you papa. But crisis there is crisis. But then your crisis, and so I can say all the economic parameters in the form major two can see a inflation rate and Yama Bokosro. And also the coffee, and yet. Young Cassie justify say papa. There be a much of any power of the donor. Name or say one of the major reasons in say because they import driven economy. And I butcher for so much Romania Marcoso and affect it in Germany. And for about 40 years, you know, all political parties of those all governments, including my government and then the past government, it be almost no. Oman to me the private sector no anyan hyehyɛ ama ɔman yɛmfe ho ani wɔ sɛbi aduaba koraa a yɛdi koraa yɛka ɛpono ne akonnwa ne mpa ɛda so a ho nneɛma nyinaa wɔ ha yɛnyi ogoni fɛ bi complex value chain the engineer chain bi ɛyɛ complex very simple nneɛma koraa ne nyinaa ɛkra ɛna ama ɔman yɛn ho ate yɛabɛdu baabi a baabi ɛti all these programs no yɛ resolving yɛ kama for long term na ebe yɛ we can sit down with 3 years. Within 3 years, Abaya committed, not to them follow committed. No, be as a sense to buy ye. Papa, you design a very good framework. Coffee, and you may be to say, Anka, mango, pineapple, akoko, a money, a puno, a conya, Tanya way in Asia and Crabima. And then I want it.
Me worry is Prez.Akufo-Addo, including one castle in opposition. 2016 president said, "Yan tended the gorgeous back economy within 18 months." Dr. Bawumia said, "Yan free taxation, co-industrialization." Yeah, that's why go so eka. The realities that we needed to have done, and we are aware of it. The buying a gun, I bet me, I get you to the practicality of your problem.
Okay, they didn't come. I think that we have to correct this. Because okay, including here, I can say 18 months. 5% and another 18 months. And I mean, I say about me, I can. But the okay, I know, yeah, I say that economy, no. And maybe even I can once. And I don't think they are the only people who have spoken about it. I think it's a major problem. Even former President Mahama Wakanda, Ubia can go. Ubia said that is our problem as a country. And a good question that you are asking, and I also agree with you, say, Gabay, and Kofi Ampada. When you ask the bank, it's one of the most sensible questions. Because we keep on recycling, import driven. They say they're gorgeous, they're okay, into the bank. The bank is first. Short term media may buy basic policies being committed. One, to rebuild the confidence of Ghanaians. Maybe may buy, but Obia with the level of the discretion. any authority, any exclusive right obetumi enforce decisions be. Because we too in as Indiana making she has to cry me MP no. We ambassador me I mean to me because who to me okay a couple MP there will be quite will be quite there on Kenya. Into Coca-Cola yes to me kakra will be slow and now fire on could be do at and can be a name and person me. But me my thing say there were near marketing so or many more as a country, you know. Wastage in the system. And the wastage in the system, in your MPP are buying co. And I know this are buying co. It's been with us from in Chroma time. You cannot correct. Except those who don't really know what happened in Chroma time up to now. And me, I dare see 200 more year, papa. What can wastage idea? I buy a share, public sector. Many of my near my high use to see. Any young crown, the way any else here near. All these things are very, very important. The tossing me near Sabi, I'm not sure about. You see, we are saying and Ed and announce what I know. Ever said you need to say, I buy Land Cruiser what? One or this one on a say or repair. One or yes, I am in no. It can quite in India. Young packing, I know be a one kind. I walk on a Juma office here. Oko a Juma office here. And Canada. If you have a car to a beer 2.110, 2.110, what you have and now 1.8. Manchester, a no more abua, I might be a cut cost to not Akoma for now. If you have a castle one time, after so yet, if you are seminar, if you say, well, you cry, we need big waller, who tells one kind. And this is a car, and they think, but and that will tell us, and also he has to boost the economy. Into this or other views. Baby to say, young man say, well, institutions in the we can easily merge them. Boy, of course, and now I'm crying and your money.
Dr. Amoah, Charles Suhan and Mr. said, these are rich ideas as a Ghana need to one would ye. Na moka na odaswa wa bemwi. That means that moka wa momfa. And I say, Manu nu abenimu baby.
Oh, and that's our final coffee one yes you. I also want it towards it. But you know some of these things in the coffee. What you think people where you will be here, you will be on coffee, I with your coffee, look at us some also. Who coffee could to here, who made the damn was under frame. It's a complex situation. I think say we need to find very pragmatic way. You need to handle find a manner way, and the two. Sometimes as I say, it depends on who has the authority.
Okay.
Who has the authority to decide? I thought I could not necessarily as a president and no. Because president takes notes and briefings and advice from minister of the assistance. The president be no the whole world transport no. Unless the detail is so clear when you report from there, auditors and now phobia now authority and now the video force because president you can't work in isolation. If you have found something to then we will charge to 1D1F. If you acquire my first wire, no, and yes, I buy a boaman, crank, cry, and Jessica. Jessica, and crank, could feel the brace canabata. If you are the man, say, okay, we have Ghana, private sector now. Young crop for crank, but investment. Only in the end, you be or Ghana has a percent here. If you are the edition in the end, papa, sir. It's a Wama, who fears Antina, 5 million Ghana to business. Channel. I was say, me boa management support we the consultancy the institutions in the normal boa kofia sante production all you know are guiding us for about 2 years. No senior man saying a culture and then as a government I will leave him to operate. Meanwhile the time because you can retrieve be brave because your man crofo be brave you to do 1D1F. Sabi woman to manage can ye. And obviously the education and then here but I gave I could say be a to the hard game. But coffee, myself, only make us know. Media not area near media. A lot of people don't want to talk. Why for very 2 months, we don't make a study. Of this, we saw some woman explanation, especially the whatever media, website, name, why online for no picking, no markup, she be, one man could do at them, you and yes, and an hour. We now so come and movie. All of us have to change if you want to change Ghana. Okay, as you make us a fine, so we'll go for baby. Not quite story. The way he has on the canoe, Obedi wata obekan so we are seeing. Let us also do the right thing and be together. The point that I'm trying to make is also that yes, I'm trying to make sure say yes, the target to be say okay. You see, I got all captain Cocoa important and more important idea. The Community Ghana because domestic production ain't really meet demand. But a bank should be able to, with its itinerary, the network and dimensions, and then the workers, on answer and appointees or whatever, to be able to come out with well-designed framework. About workers within 3 years, you're planning with private sector, with expertise, you're programming your value chain from inbound, which is the raw material base, the availability of land, a possibility of acquiring machines, training people, marketing. Ghana, you do be as a bra. That was saying you do a year. As I say, they could be as a bra. Why there? Machine ben you here. The padu was saying you bet my produce to be at 50,000 tons. Ghana for only every year and even beyond. You plan each of them. Each value chain is properly designed for each of the Niyama important coffee. Within 3 years, I can tell you. Not just on authority, but I can tell you, say, boss, after 3 years, you will say Coco, you say bro, you will say more, you will say two basi, any sakasi, you incredible.
Doctor, Komobi and one of the businessmen in Kumasi. My last question was it Kofi MPP ba and that's why you nya hope I near war. Any never be a baby doing to Kofi. Why in the bet me a bar Ghana or bet my in year my considering what we are seeing under 6 years of Nana Prez.Akufo-Addo's government. Sika Ghana pa why in the bit my baby in year.
Kofi, Okasa, question of Busano, Meno Yagi, the Meno Yagi, you say, I see Nana buy, when Tinia, yes, Kofi, on my say, see, near Mammy and Sa. Any dasso, you didn't kind infrastructure.
Akoma FM.
They are also a social policies about infrastructure. This year, could be. Be a Ghana and Pacific Canada. Maybe our Nimia baby or to know. Could be railway are fine. You come and come at time through what the Opa, Mia and Catamera, Perman with Kinsika. Go and sit. Eastern, Western, normally greater Accra part near the I am presidented. Even a quite nearly share so hard away. Maybe will be a quiet year, but me whom and you see I'm not trouble in 10 years. Me whom say Obiaba attack or quite I be breathing another.
Akoma
and just be a tiny opposite and touching side to me, part of the binary idea, yes. But apart from the go to almost all the place in Shieso. What they are not attending the social policy of that free school, no matter at the people there, at the Abana, we are on Kaiser and a condo. But one must see and come near in that one. And this school, no, a printing and another energy. The only aspect are a challenging a economy. But you need the economy, no. What do you mean? I say, in Kyoto, now, okay, there will be a office anyway. Your money as a phone passing and one joe, most zongo, as far as you are fear and see it. Let us contextualize what is happening today in certain confined environment. This is an outlier situation. This is an outlier. And you call it by a cranium, your money a credit $2,000, $4,000, $12,000. Some a boa musa. It is an man service of you, former President Mahama, and Nanado as a president. Let me up control. And then you can say 420%, it's about 405%. So scoring inflation, that is from 1.74, it went to 10%, and it's about 8.8. It's near my and what baby, I near cry a cotobahano, walk or so. Okay, we see, Francophone countries, and because Francophone countries, they don't have economic sovereignty. But they are linked straight to France. And to almost get any policies, and yes, centrally, whatever they say, yeah, any account wants man, I give you man. And also, then say, economic parameters, you know, but you be a GDP, a change, obviously, a inflation, maybe a change will be reserved, obviously, this. And yes, I'm telling you, global performance. Because look, Nanado Bay, let's say GDP about 3.2, 3.4. and the GDP, I'm about 5%.
Akoma
To be corrected. Even reserve and kasa. If you're talking about reserve, and you put all together, now take it, because you are different dimensions of it. It used to be 5.8, and that's where about from outside, low no crown. It's about 6.6.
The sticker Ghana near Otian opinion, you name this a precedent, so we are in crisis in spite of the figures need they are working there. But the finally Ghana near Otio our constituent, I will share so the GDN now no more war ni das one bibia we shall be Upia I dejected. DN and our catcher, your constituent are 81.
Yeah, me catcher my constituent. They say, then you are just to say, if you are saying, to say, Obi complaints if you are saying on your body. Name moment here, Ghana, I had on your moment here, say, if we are see just what saying, now the kind of 1, 2. Almost so said, this is my constituency. In she has no buy. If we are saying, but you can ask, and a program and it is 1 or 2 of the schools at the home tables and chairs, in new water, the report at the moment. And crowd 2,000 would you want to have first 1.5 years? Secondary school, you have more computers. You can go and check Opoku Arista, who's Prince of Peace, Kofor School, you can go and check. They say, I mean, okay, say, Toyota, a Bemo, a Doom. They're quite a brand new Toyota. You 100,000. You can't get their car. You basically patrol car brand new because I come for higher. Yeah, sure. And Kranen coming here to school. Go and check Patasi school. Yeah, any other brand to be or even though I want to they also think say within 4.5 years, 6 years of Nanado, apart from free school near the community, so near my school near, but they may know yeah again. Yeah, to me, what is a whole and Yama Boyati, again, any public Boyati, a light a boy, a nephew was found go, but these are all problems and you because of mine for about 50 years in coffee. Yeah, and to me, and near also. Maybe October will be now Diana, so be uncle, will be down here, we get here. Then, but question will say, hear me, Papa, and say to you, there be because you need to on another. No, now the baby dear, the American and Yana Samu, send your canoe. One the come the no, overcome the over complaining. It's what can we do? By a best Ghana for say, yes, sending me blame MPP and this is an Yemen who are initially no. You had the air man, some arm and let him move on marking scheme. It's a before home. Now going forward, the young say, NDC people recycling of blames. I am for say something national in nature, no. May we define new paradigm shift we will be on. And also media, sensational news, tracing explanations and issues, attacks, and the DNA, or beating a canema or petrol. So, what you have said, only a pro anti and I just okay. We're doing also so. You also blow mine because study another kind of say, and so this was she can't pay the dinner. And then you and I said the way simplest way other in means is that in finance, the name of the Koswa, you deep confidence among the market players. In Tiamarusika Femino, the value coffin. And a new financial economist here will know that is a fact. But maybe if you go ahead, people will not understand it and they will trace it. Yes, Ghana for.
Okay.
Na omunkoswa wampae na aban so nyire no ya na yire ho because o ma to abama nti o so yire ho na yetimi mo munya gidie bi say that way nti bi about 12 months time 2 months time 7 months time 2 years time ye mo mpae say we so how no so be conform because o mo dia na conform be dia mai na at the same time ye mpan sisa on mine that Sanya could be here, MTG Bako, NDC Baba, CTP Bako, CTP Baba could be the same complaint. Then former President Mahama, I never found why, unemployment, I know unemployment, goods and prices of one line. And why the Kofor, they say, well, and so they say, Nanado Bay, they say, that will be a better, but there should be a stop point. There should be a point that will sit down and say, no, this thing can keep on recycling. We might not know, so one day, it will be worse than COVID and the Russian war. I feel as soon as are we going to die? No. So we need to take the political and the economic mantle upon ourselves and begin to design an environment that will not depend on the global economy. Yes, we do, sir.
Stekano pe mami na wase. I want to believe sir, you already were engaged in the other meeting. Mami Fonsia, thank you. Stephen Amoah, the member of parliament at the Menshire. So, higher Akoma 87.9 FM. Yam faster that.